Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Vida Blue is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Digging in, switch hitter Victor Reyes. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now the first pitch. Victor Reyes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Ball 1 strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was aggressive pitching and bat at that, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Al Kaline. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If the offense didn't already know, Man on the mound's got his A game fast.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. A's coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Hal Newhouser, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch it work in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
And here he is, right on cue, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Hey, dude. Helpful.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next up for the A's, Jason Giambi. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
And he takes strike two. Now Giambi swings and misses here as he couldn't time that one, and there's your second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Reggie Jackson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 on its way. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-2 delivery. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. The A's strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Alan Trammell. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Garcia goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Trammell retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now, who drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum.
The designated hitter.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Trammell brings it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Matt Olson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Laureano aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Fouled away. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
There's Jed Lowry now. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Hey. Still only 1 out in the inning. Line down the left field line. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Aramis Garcia. He swings and grounds it to short. Trammell's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We've played two, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So now into the box is Eric Haas, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey! 0-1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
One and one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Andres over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. As he puts it on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Next up for Detroit, Al Kaline. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch.
Hey!
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 offering.
Ball in!
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
The 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Down at 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Haas stands at second with 2 gone. 3-2 full count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, another foul ball. He's set. The 3-2. Another one sent foul. heading out towards shallow right. Jackson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Tigers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
Now here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, Lero. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag, and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Pitch outside, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He stays alive, still 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now back.
Striding in for Oakland, Jason Giambi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set and the pitch. Big swing by Giambi now, and this one's carrying well out to right. Adios, pelota. So it's a 2-run dinger for Jason Giambi. 4th home run here in the early going, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
1-1. Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Laureano playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Here comes the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here comes the 1-0. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 6-2.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. hits just keep on a-coming against this arm.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
At the plate now, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Get down, 1-1.
Two balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Reyes is there, two gone.
Now batting, number 37.
Now into the box, Aramis Garcia grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Joey Wentz is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Ricky Henderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. K-line is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 6 and the Tigers 2. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Trammell is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jonathan Scope is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Cabrera.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 2-1 home. To third. Chapman has it cleanly. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Into the box, Elvis Andrus is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Elvis Andrus.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes now to Andrus. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Fastball well outside. Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. first pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Jamer Candelario is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Eric Haas will be next. The 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 13.
Now it'll be Eric Haas. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0.
Hey!
ball that time.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses again, ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Haas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hitting right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball. I got to count 2-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
To the plate now, Robbie Grossman. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 the count.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Fastball swung on and missed.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So now here is Ramon Laureano. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Number 22.
Now here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the left fielder.
Adios, pelota.
So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the lead is now 7-2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And that will bring up Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next, here is Matt Chapman. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
That's a
now
ball.
a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So next to bat will be Aramis Garcia. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready with the 0-2.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Olsen on third. Chapman at second with 1 away. Slow little roller to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought, and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Julio Teheran gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Elvis Andrus now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's gone 3 for 6. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jason.
The plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0. Left center, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Nero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Stepping in now, Reggie Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses again, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Fouled off. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
3-2.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. Set. Here's the 2-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the A's 10 and the Tigers 2. Striding in is Al Kaline, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Andres has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Inside, ball 1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell.
3-1.
The 3-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Jonathan Scope. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now at the plate is Matt Olson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Matt Olson.
And now the first pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So now to the plate, Matt Chapman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to right field. K-line is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Digging in next, Jed Lowry, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball
Good
2.
change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman.
Next to stand in is Jeimer Candelario. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Here's a pop-up now. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nico Goodrum.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Nico Goodrum. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Laureano gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. And now, Aramis Garcia. He bounced out last time up.
The catcher, number 37.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
At the plate now, Ricky Henderson saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next, not shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Now to bat, Elvis Andrews. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 10 and the Tigers 2. J.B. Wendelken's been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Now to the plate, here is Eric Haas. It was a walk in his last trip.
Number 13.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Robbie Grossman. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the air, down the line in left.
And the catch is made down near the home bullpen.
Down in order go the Tigers, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 22.
Buck Farmer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
In now, Ramon Laureano. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Jambi on second. Jackson on at first with nobody out. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So now to the plate, Matt Olson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
He waits. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Matt Chapman stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. A's strand a couple, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Dennis Eckersley
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Al Kaline is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Up next, Alan Trammell. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And now the first pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Eckersley is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan.
So stepping in is Jonathan Scope. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way.
Now.
Eckersley comes set. Here's the 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he fouls this one off. Last breath for the Tigers. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Oakland put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Vida Blue takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Hal Newhouser permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.